Hello and welcome everybody out there in Twitch and D&D land. Oh, not Twitch, YouTube and D&D land. Now, before we jump into the action, if you do enjoy this content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps us out oh so very much, and it allows us to continue to do what we are doing here today, running all of these fantastic games. And, well, stop. What'd I do? I fucked it up. I fucked it up. No, that one. There we go. But yes, if you do enjoy this type of content, then you should like, comment, and subscribe. It does help us out tremendously. And if you are interested in joining our community, hanging out with us at all, you can definitely go check us out over at Patreon, which can get you inside of our Discord server, get you into any of our games, including this one. You just have to get through a little bit of an interview process with me first. Don't worry, it's not excruciating. I just make sure you're not a shitty human being. That's all. That's really the criteria we have. Don't be shitty. But outside of that, how about we get into the game? Hello, players.
Hello.
Go ahead, Darmok. Tell us what happened last session.
Okay, so last session, as we were all pondering what to do next, since we knew heading into the hedge maze was just going to be a broken record, we ran into, or we witnessed somebody hiding behind the greenhouse. We found this individual who has been hiding from Charleston. His name was Reed. After that, after everybody talking and figuring out what we wanted to do next, we decided to head back to the tower. When we're at the tower, we got some new fragments of the past. Got to see the boss kill Charleston's father figure by dropping him out of a window, which Windstripe's had to witness physically a couple sessions prior to that. After that, we ran into the actual Charleston, and we decided to accept his invitation to play games. And we decided to play hide and seek. Most of us being adults didn't hide very well, and he found us all pretty quickly. Then it turned into be his turn to be the hider, and we be the seekers. Myself and Reed stayed in the tower to try to find the basement, which we believe might be a way to get out. While Law and Wave Stripes went out seeking for him. Myself and Reed did find the entrance into the basement after about 2 hours of investigating and doing a puzzle, more or less. And then when we got the door opened, I was able to signal to Law and Wave Stripes to come back to the tower. Then we had a discussion about whether if we should go down there or not, and we decided we're going to, and then the session ended.
Alrighty. So, all of you did go downstairs, walking slowly against the perfect and quiet stone-shaped flooring. As you go deeper and deeper down, you all begin to hear a quieted hum. Almost a pulsation in the air around you. As you are moving, there's a pressure in your ears coming from this sound, and you begin stepping deeper and deeper inside. Now, Darmok, you were first.
Mm-hmm.
Reed, Law, and Wave Stripes all going after. Darmok, as you step down here, you see multiple large pane glass looking tubes. You've never
Tubes
seen
or
any
tombs?
tubes,
Okay,
like tube.
gotcha.
You've never seen anything like this before in your life. And even as you are moving down here, you see that there is a faint glow coming from each of them. As you step forward, you don't notice it at first, but there's no floor in here. You're stepping across that same open, vast area that you experienced when you were in the kitchen, but for some reason now, you are just walking across it.
Is it just me walking across it, or my companions?
You look back behind you and your allies are following. But
At least we're all
you're the one
together
who
still.
notices things.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and look down.
As you look down, it appears to be a vast, open, empty pit. There appears to be nothing solid for you to stand upon. But it just continues.
I'm gonna cling to the wall because I have a fear of heights right now.
That's fair. You go over to the side and put your hands up against the wall. As you moved over to this area, you do notice that this room down here, there's more of those tubes. Multiple. About 12. The ones on the far side are filled with this slightly glowing bluish liquid. It's only partially see-through. The opacity is a little too dense for you to really peer from one side to the other.
Okay. Is the liquid in these tubes? Is it kind of the same liquid that I have in the bottle?
You look at it, and yes, it appears to match.
Okay.
Well, I still have those papers detailing that potion or potent that increases the intellect.
Mm-hmm.
Could I possibly deduce if this liquid is said potion?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Wow.
Unfortunately, this level of magic is outside of your current comprehension.
Emphasis on current.
Yeah. You all look around, and this area is vast. Far larger than the underside of the tower you were in.
So the ground's invisible, but it's solid, more or less.
It doesn't feel solid, but you are walking across it.
Okay, then I want to try to, while still holding on dearly to the wall, I guess kick down
Okay.
and see if my foot goes through.
All right. Give me a intelligence save.
Oh shit. Yep. Good old
You
lovely
k-
6.
you kick downwards, and your body seems to attach to that lower area, and you begin floating through it. Not really able to control your body's movement, kind of like when you were out inside of that open, vast area. You're just going.
Great. Can I get some help, guys?
Yeah, I was about to ask, but
Go for it. How do you try to help him, Law?
I'm going to. Let's see. Going to try and sort of tackle him out of there by flying and using momentum to add to the force of me pulling him out.
All right, give me an intelligence save.
Much better.
You jump up and leap downwards with your wings, and you kind of you lose control over how to move your body very much. But the downwards momentum at least allows you to slam into him, and now you're like focusing really hard, like mentally commanding your wings to move upwards as you are pushing up slightly, but it's not natural for you, this type of movement. It's almost as if there is an emptiness that your wings can't attach to, but your mind can. It's a very surreal feeling. Wave.
Oui.
Okay, so you're just staring at them as they're possibly dying. Cool.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking of what I can do here. Because how far away from me are they at this point?
About 30 feet.
Oh God. Um. Let's see. I don't have anything other than my spells and myself. Oh God. I'm gonna have to get creative with something here.
Do I have enough control of my body for semantic components of spells?
You can certainly try.
Okay. Taking advantage of the malleable nature of this stream, I will try to minor illusion a rope to toss over to Rave.
So, you minor illusion a 5-foot piece of rope as you're trying to move your hands and call upon this magic, and it does solidify, but the rope does not move how you want it to. It kind of unfolds and twists and knots into itself and starts floating away.
Okay. That's something to think of. Let's make this work.
Darmok, you feel a tug at your chest.
Is it visible?
You look down, and there appears to be a chain connected to the center of your chest, going downwards. You look at Law, and he has a similar one that just slowly apparates.
Can I pull it out of my chest?
You can certainly try.
Well, then that's what I'm certainly gonna do.
Give me an athletics check.
I don't know what this is.
21.
Player knows what it is.
You grab onto the chain and start pulling, and it feels like you're ripping something out of your body. Something that has been in there for a very long time. Do you continue tugging?
Yes.
Give me another athletics check.
15.
15. It almost pulls back against you, and Law, as you're holding on to Darmok, you notice that he starts getting pulled downwards towards that chain much more quickly.
You might want to stop that if you don't want to keep. I want to say drowning, but they're still able to breathe apparently.
Darmok, do you continue?
Yes, because my guy's a glutton for punishment.
Give me another athletics check.
16.
You pull much more aggressively against it, and it seems to almost, at this point, pull out half a kink in the chain itself from your body. And you see the portion that you pulled out, it's this silvery glow that leaves you almost winded, but now you're being drugged downwards much more aggressively. Lol, are you still holding on?
I do not want to be alone here. I am holding on for dear life.
Very well. Wave, you watch as Darmok and Lol are now 120 feet away from you, being drugged downwards somehow.
I'm going in.
Okay, give me an intelligence save. You try to stomp your way through this area, and then you just start floating uncontrollably downwards, but the two of them are moving far faster than you are. You can't really control your direction or your body or limbs in order to try to, push at all. It's just an open area that you are now floating through.
God, if I had that Eldritch invocation to pull people in when I shot them with Eldritch Blast, that'd be useful.
Could have been. Darmok, as Lol is holding on to you and you are being drugged downwards, you see beneath yourself there appears to be a large dish with water overflowing, and your chain is going into the center of that dish.
Fuck. How big's the dish?
10 feet wide. Oval in shape, and at the thinner side about 6 feet, 7 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna keep on trying to pull the chain out of my chest, and then when I get down to the oval dish, I'm gonna put my feet on either side of the center part to try to stop it from dragging me into
Alright.
it.
Give me another athletics check, please.
I don't know if powerful build will help at all, but
Nah.
19.
19. You continue pulling against it, and the chain itself, that silver part that glows slightly, is beginning to bend ever so slightly, and you are going to suffer 7 points of psychic damage. As you are ripping this from you, you feel an aspect of you is being ripped out as well. Memories that you have from back home at your monastery. They blink into your mind and suddenly drift away. And you know they're missing, but you don't remember what they were.
Okay. Can I use Stone's Endurance for psychic damage? I know it doesn't say it, but it kind of seems... Yeah.
I'm gonna say no for this, because it's not exactly something that being tough can really stop, you know? That's
why I
no.
asked.
But anyways. Wave, you are slowly losing control over yourself as you are inside of this area. What are you doing?
Does there appear to be like an edge of sorts or anything like that? Or is it just a deep black void?
Deep black void. The only thing you can see is your allies that are getting far enough away that it's difficult to see them.
I'm going to attempt to start like swimming towards them. That kind of same motion, you know what I mean?
Give me another intelligence save.
Come on, give me something good. One better than last time.
You propel yourself slightly, but not really enough control here. It's almost as if your body is not listening to your mental commands very well. But anyways, Lal and Darmok, as you are lowering down towards that tray, you see the water begins to settle against it and solidify into a sheet of ice as the two of you land on top of it. You hear from up top, "Don't worry, friends. I stopped it. You found me. You can come back now."
I don't even know how to get back.
You look up and you see Charleston is standing over you, looking scared. You have to think hard. I know it might be difficult for you, but you just think hard.
Charleston, why is this here?
No reason.
Now, you don't like it when we lie to you, so don't lie to us.
It just is.
Do you not know why it's here?
It's always been here.
Oh. I'm going to start trying to rise up because Charleston and low wisdom.
Yep. Oh, hey, buddy. And Law actually can slowly float upwards.
Are the chains still attached to us?
Yes. Yeah, they're still attached to you.
Charleston, have these always been here? As I point to the chain on my chest.
No. You can just get rid of it.
Can I insight him and see if he's full of shit or not?
Sure.
17.
Let me roll for him. He kind of doesn't want you to question it about them, and he seems like he definitely doesn't want you to have them.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna try to think light and go up, I guess.
Alrighty. Give me another intelligence save.
9.
You have no control. You're kind of standing on top of this solidified water.
Hmm. Charleston, what's in the tubes? And I point up.
That's oh, they're things my father captured to make the serum.
They're living?
They're gone now.
Hmm. So why'd you pick a place that was so hard for us to find?
I want to win.
Yeah, but it feels like it almost killed me to find you.
No, that area is not supposed to be open. I told it to be closed. You're not supposed to find that. Just come on back up.
I can't. I've been trying. I'm not smart like you.
Law, you're about 100 feet away from him currently, slowly floating. And when I say slowly, I mean like slow. Well, just keep trying. Come on. Come on up.
I guess I'll try again.
Give me another intelligence. Wave, have you done anything this entire time?
He just said he'd be right back.
Oh, I did not see that.
Oh, I'm back now.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna go down to try to help the dumb one, okay?
Just be careful.
I'll be extremely careful. I'm going to try to think heavy thoughts. I am
Sure,
a Goliath.
Give me an intelligence save.
If this works.
You continue floating downwards towards that dish, but you have no control over it.
You say I'm the dumb one. We have the same exact intelligence save.
Yeah, but it was a joke I made last session, so now it's just gonna stick around for a bit.
Yeah. Just like eating people.
We don't talk about that.
Oh, we don't, do we? Mm.
Yeah. Charleston, I think
anyways.
you're going to have to help us, buddy. You control everything.
I can't go there.
What's there?
It's nothing. I can't go there. You have to find your own way back up. Come on.
Is this the exit?
No.
Insight.
Go for it.
Damn it. Double damn it.
Darmok, he seems a little sweaty for that answer. It was a little too quick.
This is the exit.
No, it isn't. Just come on back up. Come on.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna look at Darmok and try to give like the smallest like nod I can. Like, do you want to see if we can get out here?
yeah, I'm gonna slam my foot into the solid water.
Well, first you're going to give me an intelligence save to see if you can do it.
Okay. 17.
Hey! You lift your foot upwards and you like hold onto your chain and you press your foot into it, and you hear him up top. No, don't do that. Stop it. Stop it. No, don't leave. I'll give you anything. Don't leave.
I'm gonna continue trying to make my way faster towards Darmok.
Give me another intelligence save. Darmok, you push your foot into it, and it kind of breaks through the solidification ever so slightly. And when you look downwards, you see a wide open world. Earth-looking world. One that has greenery, trees, mountains.
Yeah, we're gonna keep on going.
All right, give me another intelligence save.
Oh, god dang it.
Law, you're now about 60 feet away from Charleston.
Huh.
All by yourself.
Oh dear. I'm going to try and start rising even faster.
Intelligence save, please.
I'm gonna drink that potion.
You are you?
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't want to, but I think it might make me smart for at least a little bit.
Law, you become a bit more intelligent, or you become more assertive in your demanding of your body to keep moving forward. Darmok, you go ahead and drink the potion. Roll me a d4. You suffer 3 levels of exhaustion immediately.
God damn it.
However, your intelligence score for the next hour becomes 26.
Okay.
Your body feels this surge of intellect pulse through the entirety of you. And the comprehension of the way that it moves through your body causes your mind to move at a pace and rate that you have never thought before. And immediately you feel a massive fatigue. I believe 3 levels is half movement, disadvantage on all attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. And what was the other one?
That's it. Ability checks, speed half, and then disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Yep. However, you are far too intelligent right now to not be able to control yourself. You think about the platform, and it becomes liquid again.
Okay, and I'm gonna yell at everybody to get in the water.
Why? This place is wonderful.
Yes, come on.
I'm gonna do exactly what Darmok says.
Now, Darmok, you also see that chain that is connected to Law and goes down to this platform as well, and it's right in front of you.
I'm gonna grab it and start
Okay.
pulling.
I need opposed intelligence saves. Keep in mind, Darmok, your intelligence score is 26 right now,
Yeah, I've edited my sheet for it.
but you do have disadvantage.
13.
13.
Ah.
As you're flying upwards, Law, you feel a tug at your chain, and you're kind of like stuck in that area as both of you are trying to oppose one another. Wave, you are easily going downwards.
Yeah.
Because you don't even have to try. Your body just naturally does that.
Woohoo!
Since I'm not smart as a 26, or have the wisdom of a 19 in real life,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something along the lines of like, if you don't come now, you're gonna be alone forever.
Ooh.
What are you talking about? Charleston's right there. And I'm definitely not leaving him alone here.
Alright, I'm just gonna pull the chain again.
All right, oppose intelligence saves again.
God dang it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
As he says that, even though you say those words out loud, Law, that fear in the back of your mind causes you to have that panic where, no, wait, but what if he does leave? What if something happens? What if, oh shit, and then you all of a sudden you feel yourself getting dragged downwards slightly. You move downwards about 20 feet or so. Actually, with that large of a gap, I'd say 60 feet.
Apologies, Darmok. You are trying to force Law to do something he does not want to do. And I have spell slots.
True.
Although I really should ask that you maybe consent to this first, because PvP stuff.
Right. Darmok?
I don't care.
Okay.
If it's what your character would do, as long as it's not like something ridiculous, I don't care.
Fireball.
Well, not yet, but do you count magic missile as ridiculous?
It's up there, all right. It is certainly up there. You aim downwards, and you force this pulsation of magic to glow in your hand, disappear, and then slam into him multiple times. Go ahead and roll your d12. Because I think that is the only way that you don't go down from this.
8.
-8 off that.
9, 10, 11.
There we go.
And here's the bad, mate. Something I've really been looking forward towards.
Yay! Roll your d20. Damn it. Nothing happens. We're getting closer. But anyways, Wave, you see Law shoots out those beams over against Darmok, who's trying to get him out of here. What are you doing?
Law, be a good person and allow him to take you back to the actual good physical world. And I'm going to Eldritch Blast him.
Oof.
Ooh. Sorry.
Oof.
We just opened up a can of worms.
You're coming one way or another, boy!
Pretty much.
Jesus, you just went Southern Dad on his ass. Okay.
All right. Let it be known I consent. That hits.
Alrighty. Ooh.
Yikes.
9 points of force damage slams into your side, Law, and ow! Darmok and Law, I need opposed intelligence saves. However, disadvantage for both of you because both of you were just hit.
Was hit?
I was.
Not, yeah, Darmok and Law. 17s, you're tied. Wait, disadvantage, Law.
Ah, right.
Yeah. You almost got away with it. I said disadvantage, Law. He holds on and starts dragging you downwards, but you keep flying upwards, and your chain is starting to strain against this tension in your chest. And one of the kinks actually comes out slightly. Law, you suffer 4 points of psychic damage.
And I am at 1 HP now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so down to Rife Stripes. You don't get to tell me what to do. You never deserved that right, Father. And then, other magic missile for Darmok.
Oof.
My last
All 3 at him?
slot. Yep.
All 3 at him? All right, go for it.
That's 0.
All of them slam into your body, and you watch as Darmok goes into the pool as it shimmers and then settles again. Wave.
I don't want to.
Damn it, Law. I guess Eldritch Blast again.
You can certainly try. Go for it.
That hits,
24.
and whatever you roll, I'm down.
So, As you are reaching upwards towards Charleston, Law, for some type of help, Charleston looks terrified to even try to go there. And you feel that blast in the back of your head as your body goes limp, and both of you are slowly drugged downwards into that pool. Wave, you are the last person conscious as you are being drugged down there, and you hear Charleston yelling and screaming at you. No, they were my friends. They were going to be here forever. I'm not going to let you get away with this. You don't take my friends from me. I'll find you. I will find you. That is the last thing you hear before you are pulled into that floating dish of water. Now, as you all, some of you, drift into unconsciousness. Wave. You take in a deep breath as you look up at the mid-high sky. Past noon. And it feels as if you have not breathed in a very long time, and you see the beautiful open sky of Exandria above you. You feel grass, real grass, against the back of your hands as you lie there looking up. Darmok and Law, I need both of you to give me con saves.
Oof.
Will be regular for me at least.
Yes.
Whew.
As you take in this moment of appreciation, Law, you can't help but to think maybe all of that was just a dream. And then you look over at the tent beside you as you hear quieted weeping coming from inside of it. It's Law's tent.
I hear weeping coming from my tent.
Yes, Wave, did you not hear me?
Oh no, sorry. Did my internet crap out? Try talking.
We're back in Exandria, and you can feel the mid-sun hitting your skin, and you hear whimpering coming from Law's tent.
I think I caught the gist of that. Okay. I am going to walk up to La's tent. La, are you in there?
You open it up, and you see Law lying on the ground shaking. Eyes open and darting around, but not really seeing anything. Law, for the briefest of moments, when everything seemed to drift away, you saw an entity. Everything was black, and the only solace that you could make out, the only shapes you could make out, was a giant hand that was reaching towards you. Sharpened fingers made of yellow skin. And as it was moving towards you, the thought of death, afterlife, go into your mind. And you see in the middle of that hand, a slit slides across it horizontally, and a yellow eye opened looking at you. Axiom. That creature seemed to have identified you, looked at you, recognized you in some capacity, and A few moments later, while your mind was trying to comprehend this, you began hearing the noise of Wave speaking to you. But you're not able to reply backwards. Almost as if you forgot how to speak. Wave. You hear aggressive shaking coming from the other side of your fire pit, which is completely extinguished, not even embers remaining. And you see Darmok lying there on the ground, eyes staring directly up at the sky, shaking and convulsing aggressively. Darmok, you experienced a similar thing. However, with your more than keen hearing, you made out the exact word that creature, that entity, spoke. And it is a name more horrifying than you've ever heard before in your life. Some cultures and communities believe that names hold power. And depending on what you hear, is how powerful that name truly is. But you understood it perfectly. Azexium.
Okay.
Wave, the other two seem conscious, but not coherent right now. What are you doing?
Did we have a wagon or anything, or were we just traveling by foot?
Traveling by foot. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you have your backpacks. You have all of your other supplies here with you as well.
Are we on a main road?
Side road, realistically. When you left Exandria, there was a bit of a uproar of aggression coming from the Empire. Here, why don't I bring you back over to the other map? And it was just easier that, given the fact that you were traveling with a tiefling and you're a tabaxi, to just stay off the beaten path inside of the Empire.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh god. Okay. So they appear to be conscious. I'm going to lean over Ron, and I'm going to see if putting a healing light into him is going to do anything.
Alrighty.
Don't know if
Law
actually matters or not, but
Law. You feel a calm sift over your mind. And all of that inability to control yourself slips away as you come back to consciousness and break out of your paralysis.
Law, are you awake? Can you hear me?
What was that?
What happened? Are you okay? You look like you had a nightmare and a half.
Move your mic a little further away from your lips, please.
Oh, sorry about that.
Nightmare. Yeah. Nightmare. Just a nightmare.
Just give me 1 second. I need to help Darmok as well. And I'm gonna walk over to Darmok and do the same thing.
Law, the moment he walks away from you, you feel that isolation kick back in.
No need. I'll come with you, Rave. It should probably both be there for him when he wakes up.
All right. Do you need me to help you walk, or?
I should be good.
Alrighty. Then let's go help Darmok then, huh?
Yeah. That'll be good.
So. You go over to Darmok. How do you help him? Another healing light?
Yeah, just a healing light into him.
All right. Darmok, you feel that same calmness roll over you. And you begin breathing much more calmly. Go ahead and roll.
Alrighty. You know, somehow that makes sense.
Both of you heal up. Just a tiny bit. Itty bitty bit of healing. Darmok, you heal up a lot.
Yeah.
Of course, you're so much better at healing a complete stranger than the one that was supposed to be your son at some point.
Yeah, that's why I said that makes sense. I mean, not that I can control it, but you know.
Yeah, just role
The
play
son
jokes.
that tried to kill the guy who was getting us out of that hellhole.
Good point. Do we remember anything from that experience?
You all remember everything, but it feels like a distant memory, like a dream. And none of you are sure yet if each of you remembers this. Or if it was a dream.
Am I super smart still?
For the next 30 minutes.
Come on, you guys seem to have like slept, or we all seem to have slept in tonight. We need to make time towards the Menagerie Coast already.
Yes, and I need a rest too.
Wait. Or you said it was afternoon, right, Jero?
Yeah. But he looks like he hasn't slept in days.
Seriously, how do you oversleep into the afternoon and look like you haven't slept for weeks? Jesus.
I can answer that personally, that I have overslept, and I felt fucking exhausted afterwards.
Oh, out of character, I know. Wave Stripes doesn't.
It's called depression.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with that.
Yeah, but Wave Stripes doesn't know this.
Wavestripe doesn't know depression. Wow, must be nice.
I know, right?
I'll
Imagine
have fun
making a
torturing
character.
you.
Oh god.
Well, since I'm still super smart, I should be able to know that that wasn't a dream. Right?
It still feels like one. However, you could roll an Arcana check to see what you know about it.
Hey, why not? Am I so disadvantaged yet? Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your mind is going in 300 different directions at once, and it's hard for you to decipher specifically what you are thinking. However, you are smart and wise enough to realize that you are not usually this fucking smart.
Yeah. I figured that much. Shit, I don't even know what to do right now.
Well, how about
Yeah.
you all think about what to do while we go ahead and go on break? Everybody stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome, everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. Go fuck yourself, Jeff. Before we jump into the action, if you are appreciative of this content, you want to support us, please consider commenting, and subscribing. I need to stop saying fuck within the first 30 seconds. I found out that gets you demonetized. Yeah, I gotta work on that. Anyways, in addition to that, if you're interested in joining any of our games, you can join through our Patreon down in the description below. Be sure to reach out to me first. You can get in contact with me via Discord and find out if any of our game slots are going to be suitable for you. However, outside of all of that, how about we get into the game? Hello, fellow gamers. So,
Hello.
Wave has just successfully brought the other two of you back from consciousness. And, well, you're wondering what the fuck happened, as none of you are aware if what you just experienced was a dream or some type of sick joke. But for two of you, it feels far too real to have been a dream. Anyways, go ahead.
So, you two both look like you went through a huge fucking nightmare. Several nightmares. Now, Darmok, it looks like you need some sleep. You know what? I
Need a lot.
I don't think it'll matter if we're a day late, will it? Probably not. I wonder, would I be able to talk to Nayu like some warlocks can connect with their patron like that?
Unfortunately,
be-
because Nayu is a physical entity on your plane of existence, unless you get something like sending, no, you do not.
It was worth a try. All right, so you two get some sleep. I will keep watch until I guess night falls. One of you can take over. Yes.
Thanks, Wave. Don't know why I feel like this, but
Do you go back to your tent? Keep in mind, it is bright, sunshiny, and beautiful outside right now.
I mean, I
Yeah.
would close the tent flaps, but then I'd kind of be alone in it.
And we don't want that.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep outside until it gets dark. Let the good old sunshine soak into my skin.
Very well.
Only use it with our character on.
I am gonna go look for firewood for tonight's fire.
All right. You don't have to go very far to begin searching, and there's pieces of wood that are reasonable, already fallen from trees out here. It's not over dense in the amount of trees in this area. It's not like you're in a forest or anything, but it's definitely dense enough that you can pick through whatever you realistically need. Law, you go back into your tent, make sure you can see Darmok from the edge of it. And as you kind of lie there, you feel a fuzzy creature moving up towards you.
I'm guessing it's a badger.
It is.
Oh. Oh. Not a trained one's a snaky little guy. Or girl.
It smiles. You look down. Guy. Oh, come on. We've all had pets. You check.
It's
It's only the
What the
nice
hell?
thing to do. Yeah.
I've only ever had one male pet.
You check.
Yeah, you check.
Mm-hmm. But anyways.
Don't know how long you're planning on staying, but you're welcome forever long you are. Not
You
gonna-
swear the badger is trying to smile.
I'll have to come up with a name for you at some point, but good night. Afternoon. Let's just go with night. I'm getting sleep.
All right. So the two of you lie down and begin attempting to rest despite the day. Wave. Yeah?
Player can sleep all the way through the entire day. I'm pretty sure that character can.
Right. Wave, you go
Yes.
out and you gather a little bit of firewood and you bring it back. It's a little warmer today. Just slightly. You think back and it does feel like it's been a while, but before the dream, it was a little snow flurries were around the area.
If I pat kind of like my body, do I feel like I lost a little bit of weight?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's supposed to be snow, but more like spring or summer right now. How long have you been there?
Roll me a nature check.
Dirty 20.
It's been about 5 days. The drasticness in temperature is not that bad, but considering the way that the wildlife in the area is moving around and the sun has shifted slightly, it's been about 5 days. Somehow.
God. We're gonna be like a week late. Oh, no, it's gonna kill me. Okay. Well, let's see. That's fine. We will make our way over. I will explain what happened. And Charleston isn't going to appear. I guess if he does, that fucks everything right up. Just that, oh god. I just can't let them know that he's on it. That he said he was gonna come find us. Oh, I don't want to freak him out. Alright. Let's see, and when I arrive back at the camp, I guess they're both still asleep.
Oh, yeah. And you go through the necessary motions of creating a fire and lighting it. You look around and things are settled around here. Nothing's really out and about. There's a little bit of fauna in the location that you're in. Deer, such as that.
This place feels too peaceful. As I'm setting everything up, I'm probably gonna keep an eye out for any movement in the area.
Very well. Roll me a perception check.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You are hyper vigilant, but your mind is moving too quickly to really comprehend what you're being vigilant for. I mean, it's the middle of the day. No one's around. Bears are kind of a danger. They're dangerous, but, you know, it's easy to spook them off. Eldritch Blast, not hitting them usually does it.
Yeah.
But over the next 8 hours or so, nothing happens. Darmok and Law, the two of you wake up, and around this point, all of your stomachs are rumbling aggressively. Wave, I assume you prepared some type of stew.
Oh yeah.
All right. Luckily, your rations are rations, so they're okay. You had to replace everybody's canteen with clean water since it was still for 5 days.
Mm-hmm. Makes
But
sense.
anyways, the three of you are now up. It is now just about dusk time. Oh no, 8 hours? Yeah, it's nighttime. Nighttime. We're not quite in summer yet. 8 p.m. is night. But yeah.
Well, you guys better eat up. Y'all must be hungry after sleeping the entire day.
Definitely. Oh, hey, my friend's still here. I'm guessing he is.
Yeah? You start scratching the little badger on its head and wave. Your eyes go wide as you see it.
Law, when did you get a badger?
Darmok, your intelligence is back to normal.
Yeah.
He came up as I was getting ready to sleep. But he said he's gonna be staying with me for however long he wants.
Well, as long as he doesn't kill me, it's fine. Then again, I guess if he kills me, that's not my problem anymore.
Wow, I never knew you were so weak, Rave.
Listen, badgers are everything's natural enemy.
No, you're thinking about geese.
The badger looks worried around itself. The natural predator of existence. The Canadian goose.
Yeah, that's true.
Glorious and beautiful, and they deserve respect. But fuck that shit, I'm not going near them. So,
I'm gonna eat, but I'm gonna keep my eyes on everything around us.
go ahead and roll.
19.
Oh, you did remove one level of exhaustion, right?
Yes. But I still have disadvantage on ability checks and speed is halved.
Just making sure. Just making sure.
Oh.
Alrighty. 19. You peer around and keep a very vigilant eye all around you. And even though it is now nighttime, there's nothing out here. Nothing at all. You're not comfortable with it, but you're safe.
Then the music changes and I'm worried.
Yeah. Is it like unnaturally nothing out here?
No, I mean, You hear wildlife.
Okay, okay.
And you all did remove yourselves from the beaten path. Again, a tiefling and a tabaxi. Goliaths are somewhat common in the Empire, not really, but the other two, not at all.
Okay.
But yeah. You all sit there for a period of time.
Oh,
Alright, well, I stood up all day. So I'm gonna go to sleep while you two keep watch. Alright? Alright. And I'm gonna crawl into my tent and just honk out.
So, you crawl into your tent, begin relaxing and sleeping, and Law, you receive a telepathic message. Oh. You're still alive. That's good. Are you coming back soon?
Charleston? So that wasn't a dream after all.
No. No. I'm real. I'm real. Are you coming back?
If I can find a way back, then I will be coming back. Unfortunately, I'm not very skilled at astral travel. Wouldn't even know where to begin.
You can you can find a portal. Do you know where one is?
Well, Domake, if it's telepathic message, I am smart. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
speaking out loud.
Yeah. You're aware of what type of magic it is, Law.
Back to Charleston. I don't know of any portals, unfortunately. However, my quote-unquote father's patron might know of some.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'll find one. Just tell me where you are.
Alright. Currently, Exandria, continent of Wildemount. North of the Wuyan Gate. Northeast of Frostenwald.
Chestermore. Okay.
Wait, sorry, northwest. Out of character, I always get those two confused.
That's fine. He understands. Okay. I'll look around. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Alright. Look forward to coming back.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Be sure to bring your friends. And then there's a disconnect. And your badger's just looking you in the eyes and shaking its head.
Things just got a lot more complicated.
Was that out loud?
Nope.
Okay.
Internal monologue. So, are the two of you doing anything for the 8 hours that Wave is sleeping? Darmok, you could honestly sleep. You're so exhausted. It's not even like your body, it's your mind that's tired.
Yeah. La, are you feeling okay to keep watch by yourself?
Please don't say by myself, but yeah, I can keep a lookout for some time longer.
Okay. Then my character will sleep outside still.
Okay. Then Law. After about 45 minutes or so, you hear the quieted snores of Darmok, who is way too fucking tired. And Wave doing his cat-like purrs in his sleep. Just a... Your badger leaps out of your lap and begins walking.
I mean, just out into the woods?
Out into the plains.
No. I want to follow him, but I don't want to be alone. Ooh, decisions. He's a badger. He'll take care of himself. I'm so.
It goes out about 20 feet or so and then looks back at you and nods for you to follow.
Oh, this is probably where things go horribly wrong.
Wow, you're strong enough.
Yeah. I am going to hesitate and just say to him, wait a bit longer. I really shouldn't let these two be by themselves asleep.
Okay. So you're following the badger? It's
Oh,
not very
no.
far. It's just a little bit.
Oh, I mean, I was asking him to wait because I'm not leaving the other two others asleep.
It narrows its eyes at you. Now come on. We have to have a conversation. You hear in your mind.
And now I am kind of scared. Sorry, guys, you two are sleeping on your own. This is not a badger. Well, I'll follow.
You walk out about 20 feet or so where it is standing. It looks at them and then looks up at you. Stands on both of its legs. And then the body begins shifting, molding. It becomes hairless in nature and grows a fat belly with green skin and these big, bulbous, almost amphibious eyes with wings. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, finally.
Well, this is the real room, then yeah. Good to have things in the clear.
Yes, of course. Forgive me if I don't want to share what I am to them. I'm sure you understand. They don't seem as open-minded as you.
Out of character, I'm pretty sure he means they have much higher wisdom.
Out of character, but in character. Oh, that's sweet.
Well, guessing there's a reason you want to talk with me in private.
Yeah, definitely. So, you made a deal with our patron. I am a part of your gift, but for the time being, shh. I'm only supposed to observe you. In the future, I might be able to aid you, but our patron has some expectations from you.
Alright. I guess I'll get to know them if I satisfy his desires.
Yes, of course. But not all of the tasks are easy. And you should be wary of that individual speaking in your head. I was listening.
Of course he was. Sounded like a wonderful place, but there's also so much that was wrong with that. Now that I have a chance to think more objectively. Alright, I can see your point.
Good. So, be a little weary of the child, but be willing to have it guide you. I mean, that place, anything you create is real. It's a powerful vacuum. But I think you already realize that.
Indeed. If you can imagine it, you can make it.
Correct. And there are many great things that we'll be able to create together. But I need your word. You don't reveal me to your, let's call them allies. And you discover how to get to and fro the astral. And in return, our patron will keep you safe. Give you the power to mold that reality.
Hoth just. He begins to have a somewhat sinister grin because I'm having a somewhat sinister grin.
That's fair. That's
Deal.
fair. You feel a slight burn in your hand, and then it cools over. And when you look at your palm, there is a yellow eye tattoo on it. Well then. Anyways, I think now I can get back in that form. Ugh. And it starts snapping down until it is just the badger yet again. Climbs onto your shoulder.
I start heading back now.
Alrighty. So, the rest of the evening goes by without a hitch. Nothing happens. Nothing at all. It's nice, calm, peaceful. Isn't it so delightful? Early in the morning. Oh, wait, I turned that one off. Shit. Early in the morning. Wave, you wake up and feel rejuvenated. Darmok, you feel considerably better. Ugh. You're still a little sore, and as you try to command your body to move, it's just slightly lagging behind. Very slightly, though.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, you're all awake. Breakfast is served wondrously. And the morning sky is wide and shining.
Well, we better get to move on to the coast. We're already late. I don't want to be any later. And I'm gonna start taking down my things.
Very well. Darmok, you're the one with the map. Give me a survival check. You're the guide.
19.
Okay,
God
this is supposed to be a disadvantage, Dharma.
I mean, A, right?
I got a +6.
Still well
So,
above a 10.
yeah, right? There are two type of D&D characters. God damn it, and heh, why not?
Yeah. My goddammits are when you're like, give me an intelligence save, and I roll 3 9s in a row.
Yeah, that's fair. Anyways, so you know directly to the south of you would be the Wuyan Gates. However, with the increased amount of soldiers you saw heading down there when last you were awake, it's kind of an odd way of thinking about things. You're still not sure what day it is or how long you were sleeping. But you anticipate that there's probably some form of militant activity down there, which means you're probably better off trying to cut through the Cyrus Mountains in order to get over to the Menagerie Coast. Now, you have two options. Option one, you can cut through the Greenwood Forest, or the Siren Green Forest. There is a pathway that can go through the mountain itself and heads over one of the peaks. However, the forest itself is incredibly dangerous. There's been a lot of activity in this area of creatures that aren't exactly natural inside of it. Your other option is to walk the long way over to Diastock, where they have a path that goes over the mountain to the other side. Then the only thing you're battling against is nature. Weather.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be slightly longer. Or the third option is you could go past the Wuyan Gates. But extreme military presence was moving in that direction.
Which equals a bad idea.
Yeah, probably. I'm gonna say take the longer way and go over the mountain and deal with Mother Nature.
Very well.
He's the guide.
Very well. So all of you pack up your things and start heading north-northwest, which is the opposite direction of where you were heading. You were heading southeast before. But Darmok has guided you through the entire landscape of the Empire thus far, so he's fairly trustworthy. As you all pack up your things, Darmok being the designated packing mule, unfortunately, because double weight capacity, you're all moving through the open area, and, you know, it is cozy here. It's warm. It's nice, you know? Law,
Nice.
you have your little badger on your shoulder. Just watching, sniffing at the air.
So, what did you guys dream about 2 nights ago anyway?
I'm just gonna look directly at Law and burn his soul with my eyes.
Hey, you're the one that brought me back against my will.
What are you two talking about?
Oh, don't pretend you didn't have that quote-unquote
Yeah,
dream.
you did to hit him back.
I do not know what you two are talking about.
You want me to incite that?
Yeah, well, we can do deception versus insight if you want.
Sure. Darmok, get in. That's the only fighting chance y'all have against him.
I said inside, but I have a -2.
Oh man, that's a bad deception roll for me.
Mm.
And even worse insights for y'all.
The potion may have saved your ass, but goddamn is it exhausting. I mean, he's kind of hard to read, guys. That's what I'll say. He's kind of hard to read.
Nobody knows my tabaxi ways. Khajiit has wares if you have coin, you know.
Oh, no. Khajiit died a long time ago, thank you.
That's what they want you to think, because they like to sneak.
Well, if you don't remember, you will soon enough.
I do not. What are you talking about?
I'm
Can
just
someone
saying,
just.
memories come back over time.
I find that hard to believe. I still don't remember when I was 1 year old. Those haven't come back yet.
Evidently, your memories of having a son came back, though.
Oh.
Oof.
In my defense, I do not have a defense. I'm just gonna stop talking now.
In my defense, there might be more.
I'm gonna shut up so I don't say the wrong thing.
Yeah, yeah.
What do we might?
There's a possibility, man. That's all I'm saying.
Lower than 150%?
Yeah. 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 Anywho. You all travel for the next, let's call it 4 days. Darmok, go ahead and remove your exhaustion. Going through the repetitive motions of just a very mundane and average but relaxing and welcoming environment. Law. During this time, you have successfully worked off your phobia. Having moments of peace and quiet and relaxation, your fear of isolation subsides. Darmok and Wave, you each lose one phobia of your choice.
So, heights or heights?
I thought you had 2 different ones.
No, I died from falling once, and then I fell for several hours the other
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Thank God.
Well, since it's stacked up, you still have heights, Wave.
God damn
You
it.
can only remove one. It's just not paralyzing anymore. So, you all continue traveling, and one of the days, rain comes across the mountains and brings a very cold, brisk wind with it. You all are forced to hold jackets above your heads and kind of camp out near the edge of the woods just to gain a little solace from it. It soaks through everything, and because of the mountain range's, well, perpetual cold nature, it is very frigid for most of you. Darmok, you aight.
Yep. Heh.
However, the 3 of you make it over to Diastok. Darmok, you've known about this location on your map, but you've never been here personally, and neither have any of you. Very modern-looking homes line the very well-cobbled streets of Diastok. Though the population is very small, you can tell that it has a wealth about it that most other locations you've been to just don't. There are many different average shops and even more homes as well as farmlands that stretch around the surrounding territory as far as you can see. Towards the center of Diastock, there appears to be a larger estate. Much bigger than most of the other ones around here, and more centralized with the local Crown's guards walking around protecting it. It appears that the military here is active, as the guards, the police, are militant in nature here in the Empire. But anyways,
Peaceful town here, Dharma.
First time here, but yes, I agree with you.
nope, that's not it. Where did that song go? Ah, yes, Burning Village. That's the song I needed.
What? The village is burning? Someone
about
get
to.
water.
Here we go. I think I found it. You all travel through. A handful of individuals stop what they're doing to look at the group of fellows that are moving through this open landscape. As you're walking through, a couple of people stop and nod their heads. Morning.
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 I'm just
And
gonna
they
do the
just-
Midwestern gesture and just keep walking.
Midwestern gesture.
Yeah, just raise the hand a little bit. Yeah.
Oh.
And not the
The
head.
nod. Yeah, in the East we do the nod. Just sup.
We throw hands in it and out here.
Apparently. When we raise our hands, people duck. But anyways, as you're all moving through it, you have that same interaction of just kindness. And for the Empire, this is probably the nicest place any of y'all have been to, other than passing by Allfield. Allfield was very welcoming and warm, though they did have a lot of their buildings damaged, burnt down. You're not quite sure what that was. But anyways, you walk through the area, and some of the guards pass by you all, and will stop and... So, where do you all come from?
Menagerie Coast myself.
Uthadern.
Looks at you, Law.
I'm
Do
from
you-
Yosa.
What'd you say?
I'm from Yosa, however you say that place.
Oh, Yorsa. Very well. I hope all of you enjoy your time here in Deerstock. It is, well, a lovely place to be. If you need a place to stay, you just need to go to one of the temples. We do not have an inn in town.
Oh, thank you for telling us.
Very well. Have a good day. And they just keep marching through.
Have a good one. People say the Empire's so much worse than it seems to be.
Oh, trust me, we've just been through the better places.
Darmok, there's a reason you went to Allfield and Diastock out of all of the places in the Empire. Yeah.
So,
They're pretty chill.
guys, what temple do we want to go to?
Well, personally, it does not matter. Actually, though the Wild Mother would be a nice choice.
Go for not taught, barbarian, knowing mistress.
Is there a monk monastery at this town?
I'm looking that up now. No, there is not. There is
Okay.
a single temple to the Crystal One here in Diastock.
The crystal one. Okay. I'm guessing it kind of sticks out compared to everything else around it.
When you look past that large home, there's an even larger glass pane windowed temple. And the glass pane window looks to have a handful of soldiers in platinum colored gear and the images of a large crystal dragon acting as a shield around all of them. It is massive, maybe 200 feet tall in total, and the stairs stretch upwards about 20 or 30 steps up to it. It is a massive, beautiful display.
Starmark,
Mm-hmm.
are all temples this big in the Empire?
Yeah.
Yes. They love their gods.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't love my god, but this just seems a bit, how do I put this? Much?
Overcompensating?
Yes.
The Empire does that a lot.
Why not just... I mean, all you really need is a statue with a plaque. Maybe place for candles. A small fountain.
As you're all walking up the stairs, you enter into the massive hall, and your voice just naturally echoes unless you speak at a very quiet whisper. And the first thing you see is there is way too much open space in here. I mean, it stretches across the aisle about 15 feet with this long, gorgeous rug that goes up even more stairs onto a podium that has room for an entire fucking choir behind it. And in front of that podium are just these infinite rows of pews heading all the way back. Each row of pews is about 60 feet long, and they're gapped with another 10-foot open area on those sides with another set of 60-foot pews that all create almost a crescent coliseum-like guise towards that center podium. It is incredible, and the statues inside of it have these very large, religiously significant figures of the Crystal One. And the other thing you see, Darmok, the first thing as you walk inside of here is a coffer.
It's not going to be free.
I'm just gonna lean in towards Starmark and whisper, I told you this was way overcompensating.
Why do you think they pay for it? I just point at the coffer.
Fine, here's a... I'm broke. I got nothing.
Yeah, out of character, when we started this, you said don't worry about equipment, so I didn't even click anything.
Oh, you have a quarterstaff on you. And I'll say between each of you, you have 10 gold. Lol and Wave, just pick the traveling gear of your choice. That's what you have.
Okay, then I guess I'll put one coin in.
1 gold. Bing.
Also,
Yep.
1 gold, I guess.
Bing.
Makes 3 gold. 3 gold total, 1 from each of us.
Bing. The moment you put the gold in there, you see that there is a priest of the Crystal One walking towards you down the aisle. And they walk directly up to you. This stout-looking dwarven individual that has a well-trimmed beard on the sides, but it stretches down and rests on top of a fairly flat, for a dwarf, belly. Welcome to our temple. How are you all doing today?
We are doing amazing. We are travelers heading towards the Menagerie Coast, and we would love a place to rest for tonight if you would be so generous.
Darmok notices. He looks at the coffer quickly and then back over to you all. Nobody else really picks it up. We would be very happy to accommodate you all. Though I should warn you that prayer does happen at noon. You may all participate in it or sit silently for the 2-hour-long process. As well as dinner will be served at 6 p.m. sharp. Lights out at 8:30.
That is wonderful. Thank you.
Of course. Let me show you all to our, hospice. And they travel through the temple with you. As you all move through, Law and Wave and Darmok, you can't help but to just look at all of the obnoxious things they have in here. It's beautiful. It's glorious. And it's way too fucking ostentatious for any place to need. I mean, that statue could probably feed a village for a year. And they have 6 of them.
Yeah.
But he brings you over to a common area that has 3 other individuals lying inside of cots. One of which, you see that their leg is wrapped up very nicely in fresh bandages and is being tended to by a priestess currently. Server has been interrupted. Hey!
Oh yeah, I got that like a minute ago, but it fixed it, so.
Yay. Anyways.
So fine on my end.
Must just be me. They know I'm talking shit. Anyways. The other 2 seem to just be weary traveler type folk, just relaxing, sitting in the bed, breathing, enjoying themselves. It's nice. You can all take whatever cots you would like. We only have another 15 or so. We have a shared bathing room. If the water gets a little too dirty, notify one of the priests or priestesses, and we will do everything we can to assist you.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
You are very welcome. Now, take care of yourselves. I'll be back. There is a footlocker there, but we do not have any locks on them. And yeah.
Okay.
You all sit down in your respective cots, enjoying the peace and tranquility of this nice little country village. The one person lying in the cot just kind of like props their feet up and looks over at the 3 of you. They smile. They appear to be, let's go with half-orc. Male. How's it going?
It's been an interesting travel.
Yeah, I hear that. It's always fun out there on the open roads, right?
Yeah, especially with the increasing hostilities, makes things fun. The sarcastic kind, of course.
Right, of course. Yep. That's why I'm on my way over to the menagerie anyways. Just trying to get out of this place.
Oh, you're heading
know.
there too.
Yeah. I got family out by Port Damali. Figured I can run by them and hang out for a bit.
Would I know? Or I guess it's just a port in the Menagerie Coast.
Port Damali is the most popular port in the Menagerie Coast, hands down. It has a very large amount of traffic that goes through there. Most people that come across what is this ocean called? Lucidian? Yeah, the Lucidian Ocean end up going to Port Damali or Port Flora as their first two stops before going further down south. Very, very popular location. The largest amount of foot traffic outside of Nicodranas.
Oh, that's one of the busiest ports in the entire coast.
Yeah, it's probably why my, cousin stayed up there,
Oh, what does he do up there? If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, he's a sailor, ship hand. Always helping people out whenever he can. Get on a boat, get paid a little bit, travel around.
Oh, what's his
Seems-
name? I might actually know him.
His name's Ford.
Would I know
A half orc.
a half-orc named Ford?
Roll me a history check.
Probably not.
No, you've never heard of a half orc named Ford.
Name doesn't sound familiar, but I'm sure we've
Uh,
probably seen each other.
Yeah, there's always a possibility of it. But yeah, good folk. Figured I'd go down there, spend some time with him, reach out to that end of the family. Nice fellas. But yeah, if y'all are finding your way over there, I mean, if you don't mind, it's always safer to walk in numbers, right?
We would love to have you.
Yeah, thanks. I
Amara.
appreciate it. Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Nice having a fourth person to travel with.
Yeah. Oh, he stands up out of the bed and walks over to you. By the way, the name's Chevy.
Oh, wave strikes.
My
And I'll
name
check
is
that.
Law.
Pleasure.
Armok.
Pleasure.
Which path are you planning on taking to get to the port?
I was planning on going by, taking the road all the way northwards past the Zemni Fields and probably going down Pride's Call. I know they got a little boat ring that goes through that stream all the way down south, and it popped me out right next to Port Damali. But, I mean, if y'all got a better idea.
Actually, we were planning on going that exact same route, weren't we, Dharma?
No.
Mm-mm.
Y'all were gonna cut over.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
gonna. We plan on cutting over the mountains.
Oh, for some
Really?
reason I heard you say we were taking the long route. My bad.
Well, the way you guys were taking was the long route that a group of 3 adventurers could take. The way he was going to take was the safest route possible, but would probably take him in total a month. Because if we measure... Alright, so from here, up here, cut across here, jump here, all the way down here. It is ridiculous how far.
We were actually planning on cutting through the mountains or over.
Really? Well, I guess, Oh. I might jump into that.
It
Yeah.
would take you
If-
less than a month, and I'm pretty sure we could keep you safe.
Well, I mean, I can keep myself safe. Plenty okay. I just prefer taking the safest route when I'm all by myself, But, I mean, yeah, if we can cut down our time of travel a bit, what's a little bit of extra danger, right?
It's fun, that's what it is.
Exactly. See, I like the cut of your jibs. But, when y'all looking to leave out? Tomorrow? Next day?
In the morning.
You just got it?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Cousin's name is Fjord, and his name is Chevy.
Yeah, I just got that. Oh my god. I didn't notice it until I actually like read his name.
A real life wisdom score of like 6.
Oof.
6, more like a 2.
Oof. Anywho. Well, if y'all end up leaving out a little later, I might be able to whip us up a nice little meal for us to enjoy. I mean, I gotta wait until they open up their kitchen, but I fancy myself a pretty damn good cook. You know, an hour or
Seems good.
so.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wonderful idea.
All right.
All right.
Figured it's the least I can do given the fact y'all are y'all are accepting me into your group, right?
Of course. Can I roll an insight to see if he's planning something with that making us
Sure.
food?
Sure. I think we know his next flaw, paranoia.
Ooh.
Oh,
This individual, Wave, he wants you to wait a couple of hours so that he could provide you food as compensation instead of paying you.
hey, I got to be careful here. Who knows what, who's going to try to poison us.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah. His next flaw is definitely paranoia.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's reasonable.
Part of me also believes we're still partially in the astral and we didn't truly escape yet.
Oh, definitely paranoia.
Well, anyways, I'm gonna just sit here and play a couple of card games. Any of y'all know how to play poker?
I'm a quick learner.
Very well, sit down. We can give you a few trial runs, and if you end up wanting to wager any coin on it, we could do that.
Sounds good.
Let's keep it at coppers, though. Want to make sure we keep this somehow level-headed. And he pulls a different cot over towards your cot, sits on a far cot, you sit on a different one, and you just start all playing poker together. And that's how you spend your nice, relaxing evening here back home in Exandria. And I think this is where we're going to end today's session, everybody. When we come back, everyone's going to be a level higher, and maybe we'll find out exactly what Charleston has planned for you. But anyways, players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. I hope you all had a fantastic time. We'll see you next time.